school used to be way more fun than it is now because you had those opportunities to, find something that you excel in. But now, unfortunately, as testing has taken over, you don't get to see those opportunities. A kid may take a language, but it's not because they want to, it's because they're forced to. Instead of maybe be able to do dance or another activity that they probably could flourish in.
School is a very stressful environment for a lot of people. I'm kind of working through it in college right now. And because of that stress, it doesn't really make it a good place to learn.
Few students that will actually have physical reactions to the fact that they're taking the test that day. It's hours upon hours upon hours of testing.
And the kids get drained and it's physically exhausted and they get frustrated.
It really takes that fun of learning out of the classroom.
I'm basically teaching them how to take a test, how to eliminate answer choices, go through and figure out, okay, well, I can eliminate answer A and answer B, so I have a 50% chance of getting this right if I pick C or D.
Just looking at this year on our calendar, all of April so far is completely taken up with testing. I cannot teach any new subject material at all during the entire month of April.
I just felt a lot of anxiety and stress that I didn't need to, and I really, looking back, it just didn't help me at all.
Well, growing up in the No Child Left Behind era, we were told before the test that these don't count for your grades, it's just to see how well you're doing. But in reality, it does matter. They did matter, and they would change policies on your district.
Testing is far different from assessment, and I think that's where we have it wrong.
Judging a teacher on a test score is just as fair as judging a dentist on the number of cavities their patient has.
I can tell you without a doubt that 99% of the professional development that I've had within the past 4 years is about testing and about data.
Where you can't spend longer on one subject or unit because your class is really gaining from it, but instead you have to follow this very strict structure.
We've moved to a place where the math curriculum needs to be met at a certain place in the book on a certain day, and that's not always the best way to get my students truly excited about learning.
We're always told, push differentiation and focus on the individual student. Then how are we giving them one standard test to measure their ability as a student and to measure the ability of a teacher? It's unrealistic and it's unfair.